Okay, so this is my fourth loaf of bread that I'm making from the videos from, what is it, Artisan Bread with Steve. This is a beer bread, and this is already proofed, I don't know, probably about 12, 14 hours, something like that. This is the beer that I used. I went out into the liquor store and bought a single 12-ounce winter ale. I wanted it to be real beery taste, even though I don't drink beer that much. I wanted it to have a lot of beer taste to it. I didn't want it to be like, ooh, what's that taste? I want to be, when you eat a piece of this, you go, oh, that's beer, whoa. So that's what we got so far. And we're about to degas and proof it for a second time for an hour or so. And then we're going to cook it, and you're going to see it. I got to grease my pans, and I'm going to make a Dutch oven out of these two metal pans, as per Steve's instructions. And good, we're good to go, so hang in there. Okay, the first thing we got to do here is we're going to spray some non-stick into the bottom. I use olive oil because that's all I got. And we get it well done. I'm just using some Crisco olive oil made from chicken. Just kidding. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is with a spoon. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to videotape this because I don't have any way to hold my phone, but I'll just kind of show you the process. So here's what we got. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of flour down. Hopefully get it into my phone because, you know, there's nothing better than an iPhone with flour in it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to degas, which is just, oh yeah, it smells like a yeastery. It smells like the Wonder Bread factory. My mom used to work at the Wonder Bread factory. She was a tour guide, but we used to go on tours all the time. And there's that smell, if I've ever seen it. So we're gonna dump this out. And it's odd, it does not stick to the bowl, which is really cool. I did, unlike Steve's recipe, I added about a tablespoon of lard, of Crisco oil. Crisco, you know, the, what do you call it, the grease. And that seems to, it works so well in all the other recipes that do require it that I can't see why this wouldn't work either. So, if the bread explodes, well, then it explodes. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of degas and make it into a loaf, and we're gonna put it into our pan. Okay, it's actually my pan, it's not our pan. All right, into the greased pan, and kaboomski! Now I'm gonna do some wackiness here because I can't just do anything normal. I'm going to take the scissors to the top of this and cut it up so that we get some really interesting, you know, toppage. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there, but I'm just kind of trying to give the top a, and we're going to let it proof with these score marks so they don't become, so they become less, I don't know, less. Okay. And now we have to cover it, and we're going to cover it and leave it for 700 years. No, we're going to cover it for 30 to 60 minutes. Proof for 30 to 60 minutes, and I'm going to heat the oven 15 minutes before the proofing is done to 400 with rack to the lower third in the oven. Gonna bake it for 40 minutes, and then we're gonna remove the top and then bake it for another 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how crusty we want it. Okay, hang in there. Just put it in the oven. It's in the Dutch oven, and we're going for 40 minutes. And with any luck, when we get back, we'll have bread. Okay, the kitchen smells like bread. So let's pull out the Dutch oven, and we're gonna take off the top. Okay. Take off the top. See what we got going here. Oh boy. Oh man. First thing I got a whiff of is bread. Ooh baby. I mean beer. Okay, we're gonna put it in just for a little while longer. Alright, we'll give you a little look-see. That's what she looks like. Okay, we're moments from taking this beer bread out of the oven. And oh, here she comes. But I think we'll be alright. We'll do some of that. Put it on the trivet here. Oh, baby. Woo, whoop, 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 as Curly would say. Wow. That's a good looking loaf. Logs, loaves, and logs. Boy, that is some beer bread we got there. Boy. So I let it go about 45 minutes instead of 40 minutes in the oven. And then I did 2 or 3 things that weren't in the recipe, which was I had I think I mentioned 1 extra tablespoon of shortening to it. I let it go for 45 minutes instead of 40 minutes in the oven. And I did one other thing. Oh, I sprayed the top with olive oil to give it a cleaner sheen. Anyway, we're inches from trying this. Now, you know, it's really hard to cut into a piping hot loaf, but we're going to do it anyway because we have you in front of us. So ready? Oh, that's a hearty crust. Boy, that's hot. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Wow. Looks like a brown bread almost. It's rye. Who knew? Wow. No, it's white. It's just very dense. Very crunchy. And I don't know if I guess it's definitely that's got some flavor to it. Really good flavor. It's not too salty, but I didn't get to the meat. I only have kind of a crust here. Now with that bite, I got an effervescence of beer. For sure. This is a winter ale. So this is Guitar Tech Winter Ale Beer Bread. Folks, this is awesome. It needs no butter. Oh, I love butter. Boy, crunchy, crispy. That's a real loaf. Well, here, I'll give you I'm gonna get a close-up of it. Hang on. Here, we'll pan up real slowly. Special effects. Get you sick. Boy, that's a serious bread, man. Very cool. Well, that's probably one of the best breads I've made so far. Wow. And I made one by, I forget what her name is. Something Can Cook. And she had a turbo or a super turbo fast recipe. As I said in some of my other videos, it was good bread, but it wasn't as good as this. This is denser. Steve does say one thing, that the longer you can let it proof for, that's where the flavor is made, for sure. And that's what we have here. Tons of flavor. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you try to tackle one of these beer breads yourself, and good luck. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.